So at the moment, if you try and you press things there at the moment, it'll do nothing, no?
Yeah.
Okay. And the reason that these are not lit up, it's because we're only testing one bay at the moment.
One
breaker being tested at the moment. All right, and that's being set up here just to mimic the breaker and the withdrawn signal and the earth signal.
Yeah.
Okay. So for instance, if you want to get in and change that breaker, what do?
You're gonna have to come to user.
Yeah.
Right, user. Switch user.
You're
in guest at the minute. Guest has no control over any of the control.
Yeah.
Password should match the user.
Sorry, yeah, and you're in engineer, yeah?
Yeah. That's good to know.
So now we're in engineer mode. Okay.
Just gonna go home.
Go home.
Now we have access to all of the control.
Okay. So the breaker you've set up there at the moment is currently off.
Yeah.
And the earth switch is off.
So you need to enable control.
Enable control, yeah.
You 15 seconds then to make your decision.
Yeah.
No. I want to close the breaker.
Yes. And the breaker then closed. And you got an indication to prove that. And then if you want to open that,
enable control again. Open. Yes.
And it opens, yeah. And then can you simulate the breaker being withdrawn?
So this is it.
So now the breaker's withdrawn. Okay. And can you open and close in the withdrawn position there now? Similar. Okay, yeah. That's great. Brilliant. And
the earth switch.
yeah, simulate the earth switch. Okay. And obviously you've no control over the earth switch. It's purely manual.
Yeah.
Okay. That's alright. And then some other, if you wanted to see, you have a menu where we can display the inputs and outputs all on the one page.
Yeah. Your menu. All the options there.
So
inputs.
Okay, yeah, so we can look at the individual inputs and see what status we're getting back in real time. Yeah, that's great.
You can also get it through your screen.
Yeah.
You can go, instead of going back, you can go through your
very
your
good.
pages there. Like.
Alright, yeah, that's great. And then just the hardware itself is very straightforward. Each bay has its own set of connections. So this panel is set up for seven bays, but we're only using 5. But the hardware is installed for bays 6 and 7. So if they ever want to, they can change the touchscreen and upgrade it to 7 bays if they wish. So you have your DC in here, 48 volt DC, and then you've bay 1 to 7 and the connections are all the same for each bay. And then you have your PLC obviously, and you have your output open and close relays for each bay. That's okay. And